What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video by myself. Today we are going with what, in my opinion, is the potential future of Premier League football. So I thought this idea was watching Man United versus Arsenal on Wednesday last week, where you had, so many good youngsters that are in both teams. I'm just going to move this down like that. So many good teams that are, in. So many good players that play for those two teams. Specifically, Arsenal have always been very famous for having a great youth setup. United have also had a very good youth setup as well. So I thought I'm going to try and make a potential and see how it looks. We've got some players on the bench here, and this is basically mixed between my knowledge of football and how they've played, and also my knowledge, also the website SoFifa. If you are a career mode person like me, go check them out. They are, it's a great website. Gives you a potential rating on all the future players based on obviously their everything like that. So there's only a couple players, to be fair, in this team that I had to use SoFifa for. One of them being Chong. He's actually quite a good player for Man United's youth setup, and he does have a very nice potential. You've got Smith Rowe, who has actually lit it up for Arsenal in the Premier League not in the Premier League, Europa League as of recently. I think he scored 2 goals out of 4, which is actually pretty decent for someone that's only 18. That makes me feel so old that he's born in 2000. You got Foyth. He's been playing quite a lot for Spurs recently because he who's injured? I think it's Vertonghen or Alderweireld. One of them is injured, so he's been playing quite a lot. You got Ademola Lookman, who's he's been quite good for Everton for quite a while. And I just remembered the other one that I didn't actually add in. It was Calvert-Lewin, because I think he's on loan. No, he's there. I just forgot to put him in. Whoops, my bad. Just didn't put it in. We've got Brahim Diaz, plays for Man City. This guy's, again, this one I used SoFifa for. We've got Maitland-Niles, who is very, very good for, again, a young player. He's only, I don't say young player, he's 21. So he's young, but I mean, he's not as young as some of the others. And then Eddie Nketiah, I am friends with a lot of Arsenal fans, and one of them always told me these two are like the future of Arsenal. So I had to chuck them in. We've got Tammy Abraham as well, obviously on loan at Aston Villa from Chelsea. Got this in form. I managed to pick the red one up. For his 4 goals he scored against Middlesbrough in their draw a couple of weeks ago. But in goal, goalkeeper was like the hardest one, because there is no goalkeeper on SoFifa or on a database that is under 21 years old with a potential rating of like 82 or higher. So Jordan Pickford, he is only 24. He's 24, sorry. We've got Kepa as well I could have gone for, but I did go for Jordan Pickford because I like Pickford. He's a great player, and he's the future of England, really, in goal, because there's no one coming along that's going to knock him out of that position. Right back, we go for Diego Dalot, Man United's new Portuguese signing, who, oh my God, this guy is ridiculous in real life. I think I saw a stat during the Man United-Arsenal game, and it was... What? Thanks for interrupting me. To tell me that. Thank you. Now I've got to start all over again. Thanks, Mum. Cheers. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video by myself. And today I actually got the inspiration for this team whilst watching Man United versus Arsenal. Is a potential future team in the Premier League of great youngsters that we do have obviously at the disposal of a lot of these Premier League teams, and also nations as well, because obviously we've got lots of potential in the youth setup for England, and you've got quite a few others. So it made me think of it, and I built this team with a mix of my own football knowledge and my use of SoFifa. If you are like me and love a career mode, go check those guys out. They're great with potentials. It's so good. I'll leave a link in the description below. Not endorsed or anything. I just love the website. I think it's such a good tool to use when you are playing career mode. Filled out the bench with some potentials. One I did have to use SoFifa for is Chong. He does play for Man United under 23s, I think. He seems a good little player from clips I've seen. But I have never actually fully watched this guy. We've got Smith Rowe, who for Arsenal, he's played I think 4 games and scored 2 goals in the Europa League alone, which is brilliant. He's only 18 years old, so he's got a long future ahead of him. We've got Foyth, who has been playing quite a lot for Spurs' first team, because of the injury to Alderweireld, I think. He's not actually a bad young player. His card looks a bit abysmal with 65 physical. That is disgusting. You've got Ademola Lookman, who for Everton, obviously along with Calvert-Lewin, who's in the reserves, has taken Everton by the horns really, because they are two great young players. And it was when Koeman was there, and he loved the young players. Like, he loved to utilise the youth. He gave them so much game time. We've got Brahim Diaz as well. Plays for Man City. Yet another player I had to use FIFA 4 because I didn't really know much about him. And then the final two, Maitland-Niles and Nketiah, I actually knew of because of a couple of guys I used to work with are massive Arsenal fans, and they did tell me that these two are like the future of Arsenal, which if it's true, fair enough. If it's not, they made me look like a fool on YouTube. The final player, and at the reserves, we've got obviously Calvert-Lewin, like I said, but we've got Tammy Abraham, who is on loan at Aston Villa from Chelsea, and he's just been smashing it for Aston Villa, absolutely ripping up the Championship. Got 4 goals in one game, which earned him that red inform, which was against Middlesbrough in a 5-5 draw. So that's pretty decent. Goalkeeper, it is all set up to Premier League. Goalkeeper we go for is Jordan Pickford. You could go for Kepa as well, because I think Kepa's got a great potential, and he is the same age. But I went for Jordan Pickford because Pickford is obviously the future of English football for Everton and for the national team as well. Kepa I still think won't get in there as much because you've got David De Gea, who is still going to stick around, whereas Jordan Pickford is, he was like the hero for England for a while during the World Cup, when we all thought he was coming home and he didn't. It was so upsetting. But Pickford is a great goalkeeper, and like I said, only 24 years old, so he's got, another 13, 14 years of his career. And yeah, I think he's become one of the world's best in that short amount of time. Right back, we'll go for Dio Dallo, who's Man United's new Portuguese signing. This guy is ridiculous. He's like the king of crosses. In the last 2 games he's played, obviously against Arsenal when we drew 2-2, and against Fulham when we won 4-1, his crossing ability is mental. I saw a stat during the Fulham game. In 45 minutes, he put in 9 crosses successfully, whereas Antonio Valencia did 9 crosses in 320 minutes. So it shows how good he is compared, at such a young age, I'd say, because he is fantastic. First centre back we go for is Ampadu, Ethan Ampadu, who's a massive career mode player. If you do like a career mode, you will understand that this guy is overused as hell. He only cost you like 600k on the first season, and he becomes absolutely phenomenal. And he's got himself a scream card, which is it's nice to have on FIFA, with 90 pace and 91 defending. It is brilliant. The next centre back we go for is Joe Gomez. Obviously default as a right back on this game, but he can actually play across the entire back line. So centre back, left back, and right back. He is very, very, very good at being utilised like that. Jurgen Klopp's got a lot of use out of him at centre back this year, and right back as well, when he hasn't been able to use people like who's their right back? Fine. No, I think he uses Gomez first off. Actually, I think he uses him as a starter. But yeah, he's fantastic, and he will probably become one of the world's best as well in that position. Left back is actually a left mid who does play both positions. It is Ryan Sessegnon. He is just absolutely amazing. Watching Man United Fulham, watching him play was just brilliant. He will become the starting left wing back for England in a couple of years' time. Although, please tell me why he cost me 4.5k, because I had one of recently that I used in an SBC and it cost me 400 coins. No idea why he's gone up in price, but it doesn't really matter because he is so damn good. I absolutely love watching him play, and he is brilliant. The 2 central midfielders we go for Guendouzi, obviously from Arsenal, and we go for Loftus-Cheek from Chelsea. We'll start off with Loftus-Cheek. He's got himself this Europa League team of the group stage, which just shows how well he is playing. For England, he played brilliantly. He was just that player that came on the pitch and just stood there. He was a brick wall. For Palace, he was game-changing for them in that season last year when he was out on loan. And for Chelsea this year, he's come back and he's actually done brilliantly. When you wouldn't think he would. If Chelsea still had Conte in charge, he wouldn't be playing. He'd be out on loan, or he would have been sold. But Sarri has taken him, and he has, made him into a little pet project. He is 22, so he's not the youngest of this team, but he's certainly not old by a long shot. And this guy is going to be in England and World Cup winning setups if we can get the World Cup win. And he'll be in Champions League wins and Premier League wins in years to come. Guendouzi, again, is very, very similar. If Arsenal can obviously get a winning mentality back, like they had in 2004, he will be very, very crucial. Yes, he does give the ball away. He is a bit sloppy, but again, he's only 19 years old. He's not even that old. So he's got years and years ahead of him, and I think Emery will take him and definitely make him into a superstar. Can we go for another Man United player? Obviously, we could have gone for Phil Foden again, another player that's actually quite hyped up. We'll pop him in the reserves along with the other three, or the other two now three. He's quite hyped up in the world of football. We actually do go for Angel Gomez. Kind of had to use the old Sophie for on this one, but I do know for a fact this guy is really good for Man United. Again, 18 years old. I think he made his debut last year when Jose Mourinho used him, and he had such a great debut. So it's just going to be one of those things where he probably, with the right tutelage and mentorship, not coming from Mourinho, I will be honest, he will do fantastic bits. Left wing we go for Hudson Odoi, and my girlfriend's brother is one of the biggest Chelsea fans I know, and he raves about Hudson Odoi, and I've watched a few games of him. He is brilliant. The goal he scored against, oh my god, who did they play? PAOK. The goal he scored against PAOK in the Europa League was fantastic. That was his first goal he scored for Chelsea at 18 years old. Absolutely brilliant player. Absolutely fantastic. Right wing, we do go for Adama. I was going to put like Chong here and, you know, have another player off Ken, but I thought, and then I remembered that Adam was there. You know, he was so hyped up when he played last year for Middlesbrough, and then when obviously Borough got relegated, Wolves picked him up. Kind of been using him as a super sub this year. Nuno Santos, whatever his name is, I think Nuno Santos, that's right. He's been using him as a super sub, and he's very influential. He's a great player. Again, only 22 years old, so he's going to be the future. Striker, I actually couldn't think of a striker. I will be honest. It took me ages, and there's none really that I can think of. So what I've done is I've used a card that's actually a left forward, and it is Marcus Rashford, because Marcus Rashford is 21 years old, and he is amazing. I know I'm a Man United fan, and I will be biased towards him, but he is brilliant. Watching him against Fulham, the goal he scored takes some utter class and skill that is years beyond him, but he is just that damn good that he managed to get it in. If you haven't seen it, I will leave a link to the description. I'll probably leave a couple of links in the description, you know, for compilations of these young players and how good they actually are. But oh my god, his goal was just on point. It was like curled in past two defenders, inside of the post, between the goalkeeper and the post. It's just mental. We got an assist in that game as well, and you know, he is brilliant. He's, you know, I just, yeah, I can't hype him up enough. I did say to my dad that I saw before watching the United game, I said to him that, you know, United should bin off Lukaku because there is rumours he wants to leave. Bin him off, play Rashford down the middle, bring in a big right winger, maybe Bale or something like that, and he will shine. And I absolutely know he will shine because he is that damn good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into a game to see how the potential does and see if they are there yet, or if not, when they're going to be there. Let's go get an opponent of online single matches and see how they do. Right guys, going into the game, this guy's got a full-on Bundesliga side. He's got Berkey and Diallo's UCL card. He's got himself Piszczek. He's got Sule, Roussillon. He's got Pulisic, Goetze, Goretzka, Bailly, Werner, and Rebic. So pretty solid 4-4-2 formation. Good defence, decent keeper, good midfield. I'm not too sure about Rebic and what he's like, but I mean Werner's awesome. We are using a majority silver. I think what we got 1, 2, 4 golds, five golds. I think. Maybe I think about half and half really. But they're the potential wonder kids. That's all that matters. Let's get into the game. Oh, it's got to be one, isn't it? Yes. Wrong player. I actually wanted it to go to. I think that was Angel Gomez stood in the middle, but it went straight past him, went straight to Rashford. But that was great work by Hudson Odoi down the left-hand side of the pitch. Good bit of work into the middle, nice pass in, and a decent finish into the back of the net. 1-0 up, 12 minutes gone. Oh, he's put Pulisic through here. He's got some space, he's got pace and he's got space. But he ain't beating Pickford. Oh, nice. Bit of space by Angel Gomez. Bit of a skill. Rashford holds it up. Angel Gomez. Could have been 2. Adama 2. Ah, good save. Good save by the goalkeeper. I think Dallo's going to be up for taking this, but he ain't. I've actually got a left-footed player on this game. On this team, sorry, except for Sesenyo. So we'll take it with Gomez straight to Rashford. Good header. Out again for another corner. Ah, keeper punches. Dallo. Not the best. Not the best. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. That would have been absolutely terrific. And a lovely bit of skill by Adoy on the outside of the box. And Gomez with the overhead kick. Oh, we got the ball again though. Just absolutely dominating this guy. Rashford, is that 2? That's Rashford's second. That's us 2-0 up. 25 minutes in. Nice little 1-2 with Adama Traore. And the Wonder Kids are on point. Oh, I thought they'd gone in. That was a great free kick technique. Hit it low, wall jumps, bounces up. I thought they'd gone in. He's got himself a corner. Whips it in. Yeah. Dallo does put the ball down on the floor, but nicely cleared. Couldn't get my words out there. I don't know what I was talking about. Hudson Adoy though. Loses the ball. Damn. Is that Rashford's hat-trick? Oh, it's Rashford's hat-trick. He's so good. Should have had him in form this week. I'm annoyed. EA robbed him. Absolutely robbed him. 1 goal, 2 assists, and if you have not seen his goal, oh my god, it was amazing. Annoying that he hasn't got one. Oh, great header by Pulisic. Started to like that. I don't know what Sesenyo was doing. But it's a good goal, good finish. I will say that about that. 3-1 into half time. I suppose it's good that he scored because it means he won't quit as easily. Right, and that is half time. 3-1 at the break. 6 shots, 4 on target, 86% passing. Absolutely fantastic. I am going to make some subs at half time to you know, let everyone have a go. I'm thinking actually, hold on. Can Hudson Adoy play cam? Hudson Adoy can play cam. So we'll bring a Hudson Adoy for... So put Hudson Adoy at cam, put Sesenyo at left wing, we'll put Joe Gomez at right back, and we'll bring on Foyth. He's right-footed, and he's right-footed as well. And that's the only sub I'm making. Only sub I'm making for now. It took me 30 seconds to decide that. I don't even think it went through. No, it did not. Brilliant. Right, so Foyth on, Sesenyo put in there, Gomez put in there, and then Sesenyo out wide, Hudson Adoy down the middle. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. That's going to be the first sub we do make. Probably will at some point bring on Ademola Lookman or Raheem Diaz or Chong or something like that. I'm not too sure yet. But as the game progresses, we shall see. 3-1 at the moment. I think we're going to get Sesenyo a goal. Oh, I did not think that was going in. Oh my god, what a free kick. Marcus Rashford is so good. He nearly scored a banging free kick against Fulham. But what a finish. Lofted, top corner. And I've actually managed to now figure out how to score free kicks. Because before, wasn't happening. I weren't scoring any. But I've actually scored quite a few now. Mainly with player of the group stage Cruz. But Good save by Pickford. Doing his solid duties that we do expect of him. Big punch. Big punch. Ampadu, for some reason, is the furthest man forward. I mean, he has got 90 pace. Right, guys, ball went out of play. So what I've done is I've taken off Adama Traore and Matteo Guendouzi and brought on Maitland-Niles, who's going obviously directly in place of Guendouzi, and I brought on Eddie Nketiah as well, who I've actually put up front and I put Rashford out wide on the right hand side. So got pace outside, you know, I got a bronze striker up front, but I want to see how he does. You know, see if he's any good. He's put, oh, what a save! What a save he put through Goretzka. Great save by Jordan Pickford. And over. You know what I'm saying, Pickford? I've been really wanting to use his inform card. I just have not had a chance. Oh, Eddie Nketiah is on goal. I shouldn't have brought the bronze striker on, I will be honest, he's actually not very good. I actually don't think he's got more than 2-star skills as well, because I went to do a step over and he just dragged the ball backwards. But his shot blocked by the keeper. Hudson Odoi, obviously playing in the centre, does put the ball in the back of the net with a very nice weak foot volley. I think he's actually definitely more suited to be a left winger. And Rashford definitely better down the middle than he is at the right, because so far I haven't actually given him the ball much. And I think Sessegnon did better at left back as well. Basically, every player that I had out of position should have stayed there, including Joe Gomez as well. He's done better. Actually, he's been quite good at left back. Oh wow! Oh, Ethan Ampadu, lovely. Double clearance. Got the ball to Nketiah. Nice. Oh, as he stopped playing, it's Eddie Nketiah through on goal. What a finish. That is a great finish for a bronze striker. That was 62 shooting he's got. That was a fantastic finish. Lovely placed, rolled into the bottom corner. 34 seconds over the amount of allotted time, but that is a top class striker finish. And that's going to be the end of the game. He's going to kick the ball and he's going to blow the whistle. There we go. I was right. 6-1 we won. Rashford got 4, including an absolute pearler of a free kick, because he is just that damn good. I mean, look at the work. Hudson Odoi, great bit of play. In, easy tapping. Obviously, man of the match. 4 goals, and Nketiah got 1, Hudson Odoi got 1, and the assist went to 2 for Hudson Odoi, 1 for Ryan Sessegnon, 2 for Adama Traore as well, which is pretty decent. Great performance by the guys. Great performance, in my opinion. Too good. Fantastic game by the guys. That was such a fun team to play with, considering the fact they had 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, it's more. I suppose, yeah, Ethan Ampadu a goal. I didn't even think about that. Considering I had 4 silvers in it, and I brought a bronze striker off the bench, it played really, really well. Hudson Odoi was a joy. A bit of rhyme and slang. Well, rhyme and slang, bit of rhyme there. Hudson Odoi was amazing to play with for a silver. 68. It's just fantastic. Do you know what? I didn't actually notice Loftus-Cheek in that game. Very rarely, except for one pearler of a pass that he did ping over to Adama Traore. But I mean, such a great team, and you know, I'd like to see maybe in 5 years' time a lot of the ratings going up, maybe 10, 15. You know, it'd be nice to see, you know, Ryan Sessegnon hit his peak and he gets like an 84 rated card in 5 years' time or whatever. And Hudson Odoi starts to play a lot more for Chelsea and he's getting up there to, you know, the low rated golds. Be really nice to see. But yes, I am going to leave the video there, boys. I hope you have all enjoyed. As always, links down to Twitter and Instagram in the description below. Go down there, drop me a follow, drop a like on the video, drop a sub if you're new around here, and don't forget to press the bell button as well to get notified every single time I do upload. Till next time, guys, have an amazing day, weekend, and I shall see you all later. Bye.
A little bit of light, a little bit of gold under pressure.